Well, hey there. I'm Dana Tran from thinkintuitive.com, and in this last tutorial of the free Bots 101 mini course, we'll walk through how to build a simple messenger bot with ManyChat. Before you start, I do recommend creating a new Facebook page to build your messenger bot. Think of it like your secret lab to run experiments and tests. To do this, go to Facebook, click on the Settings drop-down menu in the top right-hand corner, and click on Create a new Facebook page, then follow the on-screen instructions. Now, before we dive into the tutorial, I did want to mention that I have a free ManyChat 10-step checklist to building a Facebook Messenger bot. It basically lists the 10 things you might want to review or set up before you launch your bot. Just go to bit.ly/ManyChat-checklist to get DanaBot, that's my messenger bot, to send you this PDF to your messenger inbox. Next, we'll need to create a ManyChat account. On your laptop or desktop, go to ManyChat.com. Click on the Get Started for Free in the top right-hand corner. You'll be asked to log in to Facebook. Just follow the prompt to give ManyChat access to your public profile and email address. Then connect ManyChat to the test Facebook page that you just created. Now that you created an account, let's take a quick tour of ManyChat. In ManyChat, you should see a total of 8 options on your left-hand side. The items in setting is pretty self-explanatory. So let's work backwards, starting from flows. The Flow tab is where you'll be spending the majority of your time. This is also where you can build and add content to your messenger bot. In this tutorial, we'll work on setting up a main gallery and the welcome message, which is the first message the user receives when they interact with your messenger bot. Let's click on the welcome message flow and open up the welcome message. To edit this message, we'll click on the Edit Message button in the top right-hand corner. Let's delete the placeholder text and let's type hello. If you type in 2 curly brackets, a menu will pop up which allows you to pull in the user's first name to make the message a little more personalized. Remember, when a person interacts with your messenger bot, you'll automatically have access to their basic Facebook information, like their first name. We'll also add an emoji, and let's add a smiley face. Then let's add an image card. We'll upload a fun GIF. Let's click and drag this image card to the top. To make it easier for users to read your message, we'll add in a 2-second delay in between these 2 cards. Other than text and images, you can also send cards, galleries, a list, audio file, video, file attachments, and even collect information from the user. For now, we'll just hit the blue Publish button to save our changes. To preview what we just built, simply click on the Preview button in the upper right-hand corner. Then grab your phone. You should see something like this. Let's now create a new flow called Main. We'll add a gallery with 3 cards. We'll click to upload some images, add a title, and a subtitle. If you repeat these steps again, you should get something like this. To allow users to interact with your messenger bot, you can create buttons or quick replies. When a user taps on a button, you can send them to a new message or direct them to another flow, which is what I did to build DanaBot. This main gallery is simply a gallery card with titles, subtitles, and buttons. A button can also open a website, call a phone number, allow users to share your messenger bot, accept payments directly inside Messenger, and direct users to another flow. You can create logic and conditions to direct users to different messages depending on who they are or their interests. For example, if the user is currently a subscriber, I can send them a message to say, "Welcome back." If it's a new subscriber, I can direct them to another message to introduce DanaBot. ManyChat also allows you to perform A/B split testing to help you determine which message performs the best, or send users to an existing flow that's already created. One powerful ManyChat feature is Perform Actions. I intentionally skipped over this one because I wanted to show you a few more things in more detail. Actions are things that happens behind the scene after a user taps on a specific button. The user does not know that these actions are happening, and they can also help you collect information and segment users. For example, when a user taps on a button, a Messenger bot can automatically add or remove a tag, subscribe or unsubscribe users into a sequence. You can open a conversation to start a live one-on-one chat, send notifications or alerts to yourself. You can also update a custom field for that user or manage a user's subscription option. To finish building this main gallery, you'll need to add a button to each of these 3 cards in this gallery. Let's just work on this first card. We'll call this button Learn More. And to keep things simple, I'll just have the Messenger bot send the user to the course sales page on my website, Thinkitive. With the Perform Actions feature, you can get your Messenger bot to automatically tag anyone who taps on this button as a lead, so that you can manually or automatically send them a follow-up message at a later date. A question I often get is writing tips when it comes to bot messages. I won't be able to cover copywriting tips in full detail in this tutorial, but here's 2 of my favorite message templates to help you get started. First, you could start with sending 3 short messages. To make it easier to read, you can also add in some delays in between each message. Then follow up with a call to action. You can use quick replies or buttons. Just keep in mind, you're sending a message, so write using short sentences. You can also add emojis to make your message more fun and engaging. My second recommended template starts with an image, followed by some text, then a call to action. If you're wondering why I start with an image, it's because images tend to be more captivating. If you start with a text, it might not even get seen. Next, let's look at automation. The main menu allows you to create a menu that appears at the bottom of the Messenger screen. Here's what it can look like. To get rid of the branding, you'll need to upgrade to ManyChat's Pro plan. Default reply is the message that gets sent to user when your Messenger bot does not have the answer to a question and does not know how to reply back to a user. The welcome message we already covered. Keyword is where you can teach your bot to understand basic words. Let's create a new role that gets triggered when the user sends a message, "Hi." Then we'll create a new reply where the Messenger bot will reply back with a text card, "Hello there." We can also create a second rule so that when the user says main, then the Messenger bot will send them the existing flow, main. Here's what it'll look like in your Messenger bot. If you type in hi, you should get a reply that says, "Hello there." If you type in main, you'll get sent the main gallery. This last section in automation is sequences. A sequence is a series of messages that get sent based on a preset time interval. You can use this feature to create onboarding sequences, a mini course, or send reminders for an upcoming event or challenge. To show you what I mean, let's click on New Sequence in the upper right-hand corner. We'll name it Mini Course and click Create. In the first column, you'll find the schedule for each message. In this example, the first flow gets sent immediately, the second flow gets sent after 1 day, the third after 20 minutes, and so on. To edit the content, just click on the flow, then on the Edit Message button. Next, we have Broadcasts, which allows you to engage with your bot subscribers and send out useful news, updates, and content. Creating a broadcast message is no different than creating any other type of content. If you click on the New Broadcast button up at the top, you can then click on the card you want to add and type in your message. Under Settings, you'll need to select the message type, whether this is a subscription, promotional, or follow-up message. There's a quick description under each one to help you decide which category your message falls under. Then you can set the condition to send this broadcast message to a specific target audience. For example, you can choose to send this message only to users who are tagged as a lead. As for the schedule, you have the option to send the message now or schedule it to be sent at a later date and time. To make sure that you're not annoying users or sending them a message at 3 a.m. in the morning, you can also send a message according to the user's time zone or turn off the sound notification. Since you're creating a bot on a test Facebook page, go ahead and send a test broadcast. You're the only one subscribed to the bot, so the only person that you can annoy is yourself. After you built your Messenger bot, it's time to promote it using growth tools. If you click on the New Growth Tool button, you'll see that you have many options. There's 6 different types of widgets that you can use on your website. One of my favorite is the Simple Embeddable button. You can customize the initial state of the widget by changing the button type, the background color, and the size. You can also change what the widget should look like after a user interacts with it. Another growth tool I'd like to point out is the Customer Chat plugin, which allows users to interact with your Messenger bot directly on your website. Another popular growth tool that I like to mention is the Facebook Comment tool, where you can get your Messenger bot to automatically message any users who comment on your Facebook post. It's a really effective way to get more bot subscribers. Next is Live Chat and Audience. Live Chat is where you can reply and have a conversation with your users. Specifically, anything that your Messenger bot could not handle. It's also very convenient since you can see all of the user's information on the same screen. Things like their tags, the sequence they're currently enrolled in, how they opted into your Messenger bot, and custom fields. You can also pause automation so that your Messenger bot does not interrupt or jump into your conversation. There's also a notes section where you can add your notes about the user. Another option is to download the official Facebook Page Manager app onto your phone or reply back to users from your Facebook page inbox. The downside is that you won't see any of your users' detail that was collected in ManyChat. You can also access the information about the user in the Audience tab. This is also where you can search for a user, filter your audience list, and update user information by clicking on a person's name. Last, we have the dashboard. Just an overall view to let you know how your Messenger bot is performing. Now that you know how Messenger bot works, I also wanted to mention a few additional bot resources. If you're looking for a more in-depth course with best practices, writing tips, templates with step-by-step instructions on how to create an interactive Messenger bot, be sure to check out my premium course, Bot Essentials. If you're looking for other free resources, I recommend checking out my site, thinktuitive.com, join the ManyChat community, or refer to the ManyChat documentation. You can find the links to all of these, including my Bot Essential course, in the description below. And also don't forget to download your free 10-step checklist to help you build your Facebook Messenger bot. So thanks so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this ManyChat tutorial. If you found it useful, please share it and be sure to click on the subscribe button so that you don't miss out on other free video tutorials on Messenger bots. So have fun building your ManyChat Messenger bot. I'm Dina Tran, and bye for now.